we have to know. Some of us have made press conference literally to explain to the Ghanaian people, to tell them that NDC and NPP are not political parties that were formed to build your country or lift your country. They are businessmen, technocrats, who have come together to form platforms to make good use of those platforms to benefit themselves. Oh, I don't think it's necessary to read budget anymore, to be very honest, because Omoko read the budget, no more GC, then they squander the money. It doesn't tally. Why a budget say, oh, pesikana, sir? Now, government and parliament approve sikana amount as a government. Uji sikana, it is ufa sikana ya at the end of the year.
Maybe budget and one. My tia mean share then your points and maybe some questions in the
but only KOFI, I'm not interested in listening to the budget. Then I what you said budget. Every year we read the budget. Constitutionally, it is mandatory for government in power to read the budget every year and the mid-year budget. Yeah. Now, one who say budget in the original all the time, it doesn't match with what we ask for in terms of performance. One who say only over $200 million over yes, over your coin, over $100 million over school feeding program, over $200 million over your hospitals. Parliament approves sikaninia. We go back and read the same budget again for the same thing. Young call read the budget for Newton. When we go back and next year again to read budget, it's a continuation of what we asked last year that we were given and we did not do. We are going back for the same. So all the years the budget the figures and the requirements is the same thing. It hasn't changed. They come back for roots.
Well, you do hear who solar road.
Yes. 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 When they
probably be on me.
So, but they gave you the money. Why a budget say open sikana sir? Now, government and parliament approve sikana amount as a government. Uji sikana, it is ufa sikana ya at the end of the year. If we were following our budgets and then fulfilling the budgets that we were asking for and fulfilling the requirements, at the end of the year, by this time, we will not be reading budgets to do roads, to do hospitals, to pay school feeding. We'll be reading budgets to build something different, totally different. But now we'll be doing like sky trains. We'll be building schools to manufacture certain things. We'll be asking for budget to build computers in Ghana. We'll be asking for budget for our students to begin to train on doing something different. But over the years since I have joined politics, and I've been a leader in party politics, and NDC and NPP have been in power, it has been the same story. Same story. Oh, I don't think it's necessary to read budget anymore, to be very honest, because Omoko read the budget, no more GC, and then they squander the money. It doesn't tally.
No, in those
check
days,
your roots, no.
In those days, the mechanic was good time. Now, because petrol, anyway, say, a share budget, and everybody was eager.
Yes.
Petrol,
yes.
But ye free, I'm at the interest, our form. So, generally, one thing,
now, you see, over the years, Ghanaians are interested in one thing about budgetary reading. Then we are happy to hear that our government has worked so well, and in reading the budget, fuel prices goes down. Those days, that was the interest of Ghanaians. They want to see that whether the fuel prices this year is going up or going down. So those years they used to do better because they were playing with our minds. Sometimes they will read the budget, it will go down. So we are happy that this time the fuel price is cut down. So you even see public sentiment. People, when you go to the streets and you ask people, what are your expectations in the budget? They will tell you that, we are hoping that this year the fuel price will go down. But this time, who talks about the fuel price? Because it never comes down. It's always going up.
Yeah, next week, one issue statements on being increased by.
So every time, now they have done automatic adjustment system. They increase it every time without you knowing. So it's not necessary for them anymore. Omo increase fuel now all the time. Because it's an automatic adjustment system. So I increase it all the time. So it is of no interest to Ghanaians anymore that the budget is coming to reduce, because all the time they are reading the budget for fuel. Wow. Every month fuel budget is being read automatically without you knowing. So you are just paying. So Ghanaians are not I'm telling you, KOFI, if you take your cameras to the streets of Accra, streets of all the regions, and you ask them how many of them are interested in listening to the budget, they will tell you they are not. Me as a politician, I don't even have the interest.
Because for the ordinary man,
yes.
But we a businessman, aside
yes.
the politics, we a businessman.
Yeah.
So come expect to say budget net here. We need timber.
It has no merit. It has lost. We'll read the budget. We'll finish reading the budget. They'll finish reading the budget, and when you go and analyze the budget and compare to the last year, the same, only stories. And you can do all the press conferences in this country. Tell the Ghanaian people they are wrong. But in 2016, I said it. This government cannot rule. Nana Addo cannot rule this country. I said it. I came 2020. I told them NDC and NPP cannot rule this country. They refused. They voted. 2022, 4, we are going. We will still tell them the same thing. But I hope that this year they will listen. And next year, and change. I am one word that Ghanaians are complaining. I am in one wapa. Yes.
Why?
Because me has an idea. I've warned them. I've told them the truth. I even look on him. And yeah, but over the years now, everything about governance relating to leadership, management of our economy, institutions, systems, all the parameters that we have to know. Some of us have made press conference literally to explain to the Ghanaian people, to tell them that NDC and NPP are not political parties that were formed to build your country or lift your country. They are businessmen, technocrats, who have come together to form platforms to make good use of those platforms to benefit themselves. If not, would the ministries of all institutions of government, from ministries, one ministry to the other, look at the structures of the ministry. Go inside and look at the buildings of the ministry. Leave it. Go back and look, ask the minister who is there to take you to his house and see the kind of house he's living in and compare to the ministry that have been there for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. And look at the house he has built within that period he has occupied the ministry. And you will see that you give position to a simple, ordinary person who has no cent, and within few years, that person is richer than the institution he's occupying. So I issued out a statement last week. May say, government officials and CEOs are richer than the institutions they manage. A big statement, because corruption no does so, mismanagement no does so, wastage no does so. So even when you read budget and you give them their allocation, the money for them to allocate to their clients or whatever, whether they are workers or whatever, it's not done. It is corrupt in a way so that Juma no mo be fa 10,000 Ghana a year, or mo be 100,000. Juma no mo be temi you see 1 year or mo year e be temi last 20 years no. Or mo be 1 year na last another 1 year. So that every year no, the same contract mo be awarded. So they award the road from Swala to Jirapa. And then instead of doing the proper tiling of the road and asphalt of the road, they will say, oh, go and do the road and go and do grading. And then they will give him 1 million Ghana cedis. Next 6 months, the road will spoil. They will give another 1 million. So they keep stealing that money as if they are grading the money. If they want to grade the money, they know how much will do the job once and for all. So wow, budget no na ye no. Ya ready budget. But sikano na ejino. Ya ye jumano. Because in this country, there's no monitoring. There is no accountability. All the institutions, there's no auditing. They come in, even the auditors, God forgive me, some of them are bribed to do the auditing to favor those who are corrupt. So, I am want a corridor budget every year, but then when we come, the finance minister should come and tell us what the money he took last year, the extent of work he has done. He only comes to raising his back like this, wearing white shirt, and coming to look for money. But he should tell us, he should wear black shirt. We don't want him to wear white. He should wear black shirt and bring us money.
Okay, you don't care what
he shouldn't wear white shirt and come for money. Listen very well. He shouldn't wear black shirt and come to parliament looking for money. He should wear black shirt and come to parliament and tell us he has brought money. Yebeji. Anyone help? Because Ghana, Sika wa Ghana. Sika wa Ghana.
I see the economy no. So I feel sorry kakra.
Dabi. I'm sorry. Then no mo ye. Na sorry. Katsa. Baku. Ade baku na mo ye. O de kasa.
I say IMF Sika number.
Ah, okay. Jana fight IMF no. One who ade no mo why they went to IMF. Ghana has gotten to the stage where it is not credible under any institution in the world to give us loan, to borrow us money, to support us, or to even take us credible as a serious nation. No part of the world is taking Ghana serious when it comes to business, finances, or governance. IMF, they did not go there like they used to do normally. We went 17 times. Those times we can walk to IMF. I met one lady from the IMF in the US, and let me call New York. I was delivering a speech, and the lady was among the people who was listening to my speech. Me kasa we are. They applauded my message, my speech. Then the lady approached me and said, "So you are from Ghana?" I said, "Yes." She smiled and laughed. I asked her, "Why are you laughing?" She said she represents in the Ghana's issue when it comes to, she sits when they come for looking for money. I said, "Okay, so what is the problem?" He said, "Look, you people, you're Africans. You are one of the African people I admire. Today I tell you, because listen to your speech and the things you are proposing for Africa and the world, you will probably be one of the best leaders in Ghana." He said, "Why?" He said, "You know why? When your people come here looking for money from us, the IMF, when we give them the conditionalities, the paperwork for them to read, they don't read. They are not interested in what we wrote. They are interested in signing. So sometimes, you have clauses too, so that they will come and read, and then we can debate, and then judge to get an understanding for them to get the facility. But even no matter the clause we put there, they don't even rebuttal. They don't project, they don't reject it. They want to sign. They will say, "Oh, where do we sign?" Where they should show them where to sign. He said, so sometimes they themselves, they look at African countries, sorry, but they think that the African people are not serious. Because I want to borrow you money. And I say, I'm going to give you money. But you have to read the terms of the borrowing. So that if I say that, if you take the money, I'm taking your wife and your children as collateral. Any day you don't pay, I'll come and take them away. You will reject and say no. But for them, they will sign and say yes. So the problem is that Ghana did not go to IMF in a smooth way. We begged to go to IMF because even IMF rejected us. So we have to beg countries like Germany, China, and other supernations to go to the IMF to beg for us to get a bailout. Now, they begged, can you see? So we are not credible even to borrow. What we say? They know that we can't pay. So we went and begged to get the money. After begging, and they approved the money, the IMF are here with us. I only my dear number here. Omofa office to Ghana and also brought their workers to stay with us in Ghana here. And what are they doing? They are monitoring every cent that we use. So Sikano, who you did over use 100 million now, they want to see what you want to use the one, and they will monitor to make sure you use the money. That is where we have gotten to. But you see, that is not government intention. That is not government intention. Now, government intention is not to whitewash. Government intention is to borrow that money. And after IMF has actually received our acknowledged payment of it and agreed that they are giving us a bailout. After IMF has given a bailout, we will now become credible to go for capital loans.
Carbohydrates, no. Now, so what can someone say? Would it akasa? Apomide, apomade. True green foods. If you're not purposely enumere, ubetimi don't want to true green foods on kwaso. Say eniania, we hear so ubeti na preventing and yan would be at say hypertension, diabetes, cholesterol, and all sorts of metabolic diseases, say stroke, cardiovascular diseases, cancer, and in the so and one need true green foods. A boost to US per se way to so etikakra, and now we maintain no corner true green foods. Na ebe ye home na ye fair. Did we be afraid?
703 300 5039 and 703 670 3640.
True green foods. Apomezin kwara chum.
Tap, spend. Hello, people. Now, Tap Send is finally in New York. You thought we are not coming there. We are in your place. So what you have to do is to make sure you send money to Ghana. If you're in New York, families and friends in Ghana are waiting for you. Don't send it. All you have to do is to put in your information, sign up on the App Store or Google Play Store, and then you tap and send. New York, we are live and in charge. No excuse. So make sure now you use Tap Send to send all the money you want to send to the families in Ghana. You know what I mean? Tap Send. It's secure, it's fast, and it's convenient. Open day. Did I mention my name? My name is Carlo Boss. The only boss. Wait, what then?
Download Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Hello, love.
Gary, do you have Mommy's parcel for her big day?
The shipping company says it will take 1 month.
A month? Gary, use Rapid.
Rapid?
Rapid courier ships from the United States to Ghana and 9 other African countries within 3 to 5 days. Log on to rapidgroup.com, buy, ship to us, and we deliver right to your doorstep.
That fast?
Yes, that's Rapid for him. Helly sign this.
I thought you only ordered Mommy's parcel.
No, I ordered a few car parts too.
Are you too busy to shop? We will shop for you. Rapid also has a luggage delivery service, so you can make that extra luggage and we will deliver at the lowest rate. Locate Rapid Courier on the Spinters Road off the Lekma Road.
Rapid Courier, just shop, we deliver. Enjoy.
Malata African market, and I'm Papa. African market.
Order for so blonze ha. Now open African market. Papa didra. Mwakuma to yemudia. Malata African market. Edemu sronko. Smoked fish, meat, dry fish. Sao pekenki, rice, yam. Fufu flour ni nnuane ahodo e free Africa. Afei ye want to ma papa. Bonwire kente, adamumase kente. Ahwene ahodo. Ene nneoma bebre. Na wobenya wo Malata African market. Hwehwe ye chi akwan ene number e wo screen so. Malata African market. African market mu King Kong.
Malata African market, and I'm Papa. African market. Malata African market.